and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Managarmr and what they can do. So, Managarmr's #1 attack is a wing swipe, a bite, or sometimes it just pounds the ground with its arms. So this time it did kind of a swipe. As you can see, Managarmr is capable of very, very, very large amounts of damage. This one I have leveled up in over 1000% damage, so it is a very highly leveled Managarmr. It is very strong, so its #1 attack does a lot of damage. So its #1 attack, that's what it looks like. Next, the right-click attack, the Managarmr. Managarmr's right-click attack is definitely his strongest ability, and you can easily see it once you've seen it for yourself or used it. When you hold down the right-click on the Managarmr, your Managarmr will release a beam of ice that can almost instantly kill anything, or if it's something like a Spinosaurus or the Giga, it'll take a little bit longer, but it can still kill things very quickly and easily. As you can see, these guys are just getting... Here's a Spino. I'm just gonna wreck it with my Frost Breath. Boom. Level 95 Spino. Out of the roof. Carbonomies. Out of the roof. So that is the right-click attack, and it is extremely ranged, too. We can even hit that Bronto all the way from over here. Granted, the right-click attack will lose damage from farther away, but it will still be able to hit enemies from quite a long distance. As you can see, we're only really doing 6 damage per tick, but as this Bronto gets closer, we're going to be doing a lot more. See, now's the point where we're just going to start melting. Yeah, boom. Here's another Spino. So the range on this beam is amazing. It's a very good PvP and PvE attack. Yeah, there you go. See, level 100 Spino destroyed instantly. Now, for the movement of the Managarmr. Managarmr is a very fast creature. It technically is a land creature, but it has abilities that let it be almost like a flying creature. So the Managarmr's jump, you launch yourself into the air, and you can do this multiple times. You can jump as many times as you want, as long as you have stamina. As you can see, each jump drains my stamina. So the thing you have to remember about this is that every time you jump, the amount of stamina it uses will stack upon each jump. So if you jump once, it'll cost around 100 stamina. Jump twice while you're already in the air, 200 stamina. Jump a third time, 300 stamina. Each time you jump, it will stack up and take more and more stamina. So you need to definitely level up stamina on these guys immediately, or else you will not be able to go anywhere. Or at least you can run, yeah, but you won't be able to go anywhere with your abilities unless you have that stamina stacked up, or else you will just be running out of stamina all the time. So that is their jump ability. Now, when you are in the air, you can strafe left, right, and forward by clicking W, A, and D. So W, you'll kind of strafe forward. D, you'll strafe to the left, to the right. And you can do this as many times as you want. Again, as long as you don't run out of stamina. So I'm about to run out of stamina here. And yeah. So you can strafe left, right, or forward. You cannot strafe backwards, but forward, left, right is good enough. The strafes do not take as much stamina per strafe, but they do take a decent amount of stamina, and you definitely need to be careful about running out of stamina. You don't need to be careful because of fall damage, though. Managarmr has a very, very amazing ability where it is, in fact, immune to fall damage. So if I just go way up here, oh no, I ran out of stamina, what will I do? Nothing, because the Managarmr does not take fall damage. So that is an amazing ability. That is absolutely amazing. You can just jump right into bases, not have to worry about, because again, they take no fall damage. No reason to worry about jumping off cliffs, running out of stamina. Again, if you run out of stamina while over the ocean, it'll be kind of bad, because when you're in the water with the Managarmr, you cannot attack. That is an important thing to remember. You cannot attack while underwater with the Managarmr. You can swim very fast, even when you have no stamina, but you still cannot attack while underwater. Now, their next and probably best movement ability, see that crosshairs? If you left click or primary attack towards that crosshairs, you will shoot forwards really, really far or really short, depending on what your movement speed is. And it's an amazing thing that you can just traverse the distance between land and water super easily with the Managarmr. And you can dive any direction downwards. You cannot dive straight up, as you can see. You'll just kind of dive forward. So you cannot dive straight up. That kind of sucks. But you can still dive downwards and left and right and forward. So that is an amazing ability. Another thing to remember when doing the dive, you can damage creatures with your dive. So see that Triceratops over there getting mad at me? If I jump up into the air and then I hit them with my dive, it can do so much damage, it's insane. So remember, if you see a group of like raptors or something attacking you, or see those strikes over there, dives, they die. 145 and 135 trike, insta-killed. Managarmr's dive is OP, it's amazing. Also, you can dive through something and that will do a lot of damage. See that Diplodocus over there? Or Bronto, I'm not sure which. If I jump up in the air, I get down to about his level, and then I dive. Oh. See, even though I didn't hit him when I hit on the ground, I still did damage when I flew past him. So when you dive through enemies or anything, it will do damage as you dive. You can also, while in the air, do your ice breath to help you stay up in the air longer, and as long as you keep on strafing, you will stay up there infinitely, and as long as you have enough stamina to do so. So this Bronto looks like kind of a high level. I'm just gonna quickly see. What level are you? Come on, show up. Level 90. Alright. And one more die. Oh, never mind. You're already dead. So as you can see, we can hit things from above, and they will have no idea. There's nothing they can do. Also, your ice breath, if the enemy has enough health not to just be instantly destroyed, then you will actually freeze them in place and prevent them from moving. The freeze will run out eventually though, and they will have a timer before you can freeze them again. So they will look all white and frozen, but they won't actually be frozen. So that's Managarmr's dive ability. And the Managarmr also has passenger seat, so you can have a friend on your back helping you by shooting at your enemies. If you're trying to tame something, Managarmr's pretty good for that, because especially flying creatures, your Managarmr can just chase after them, strafe around. It'll be really annoying though for your friend to have to shoot them off, to shoot from the back of this moving creature, but still very powerful. See that? Just instantly killed that Spino. So the kind of stats I have in this Managarmr, I have leveled up almost nothing but stamina, movement speed, and damage. Those are the three most important parts to level up for a Managarmr. Stamina especially. I recommend when you get your Managarmr, put the first 100 or so levels into nothing but stamina, because if you get high enough stamina, you can move so fast and so far. And you can keep up your ice breath for a very long time. If you have max stamina with 7,000 stamina or something, you just sit yourself down, just shoot. You are not gonna run out for like 3 minutes or something. You will have a very, very long lasting ice breath. So I can keep on shooting it very, very long time. So, kind of stats I have. I have 47,336.2 health. That's a pretty good health. I have 7,162.2 stamina. A lot of people might say that's overkill. That is not overkill. Honestly, I should have kept on going until I had 10k, but I stopped at 7,000. That's still enough. Weight is pretty decent. 1,300 weight is pretty good, I think. And the melee damage, I leveled up to 1,413, which makes it so that I can just melt creatures and dinos with my Ice Beam and Dive ability very, very, very quickly. And my movement speed, the higher your movement speed, the farther you'll be able to go with one dive. So I'm able to go very far. Normally, you'd only be able to go about half this distance, but since my movement speed is at 288.6, I can speed across the land like Speedy Gonzales, except this time it would be Speedy Managarmr. And they look really cool too. They look like big furry space kitties, or ice kitties, I guess. And that is what to do and how to use the Managarmr. Cheers!